We are live today. Please ignore all of my tabs here. I'm constantly working. Okay, so let's start off with QQQ. I use TradingView, by the way. So with QQQ, I decided I want to chart this for you guys so you can actually take a look at what I have here. Okay, so I like for it, I think you could see it better this way. Let me go, like, we did hit 500. So I'm gonna do my Fibonacci because I definitely think we're gonna be going down, and that's good right there. I personally don't like to put my Fibonacci. I like to leave some room because these are fake. This is like it wanted to get there, but there's more volume here. So I like to leave it where there's more volume. So I'm gonna chart this just to show what could have possibly been. And I did. If there's another video that I made, I'm actually just remaking this because of this video. So we're gonna go up. We went down. We should definitely go back up again, and then we should come right back down and then right back up. So the lowest I can actually see, and we're on the 5-minute chart, by the way, the lowest that QQQ could possibly hit today is 497.84. I don't know if you recall, yesterday I showed that it was going to hit 496, and it did. So right now it's going back up, which it should hit 499.10, 499.27, I'm sorry, because it's at 499.10 now. And then once we're here, it'll do like a sideway up. It'll definitely go back down because this is making kind of like a wedge, a bear flag wedge, which is why I am not going to take a trade here because I already have a QQQ call that expires late in August, and we've already hit 500 today. So I am expecting this pullback for a final rise. Let's see if we have any news, anything crazy happening. ETF higher, yeah. So QQQ is an ETF, just like SPY, VOO, SPX. Those are some of, honestly, they're some of the best ones to trade because the entire market follows it. Here's the S&P 500 grid. As you can see, we have a lot of green. We have a lot of green today. We have some red, like Amazon. I had to cut those losses, to be honest with you. I really had to cut my Amazon loss, but you know, AVGO is a little low, but NVIDIA is doing really well. And then if you actually hover over the various sectors, you could see like what's holding. LLY is really good. It's a healthcare tech company, just like Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson. So this is your grid that can kind of give you a glance of how the market will perform or how the market is performing. So as we can see, it's following us, right? It'll follow us. So we'll come back to QQQ. I want to show you guys 2 trades that I did today. I did a trade with AMD. And I have a meeting coming up, so I have to go. So I have to make this really quick. So with AMD, I did a put, because AMD's on the rise, by the way. So it did this minor pullback. I knew that because the MACD was low and we were below the VWAP and the EMAs, I kind of knew that it would go down, but I didn't think it would go all the way down because AMD is just overall up 3% today. So with that being said, I pretty much got in, let me see, yeah, like around here, and I wrote it down to this candle here. So we started here, wrote it down here, and I sold right away once these, I didn't even wait for this to form. I just respected my take profit and I left. So this was a quick trade. I made a 10% profit, which is not bad in like 2 minutes. I'll take it. And then I also did ExxonMobil. So AMD was a put, ExxonMobil, you should just be able to look at this and see what I did. I did a call option here. I got in right at 655, right at this green candle, because MACD had crossed over. So once I start seeing it cross over, I know that's my entry point, like clear entry point. I had my stop loss like right here at 110.64 and my take profit at 111.50. And so I was able to sell right here. I didn't even wait for this red candle. I got out right here. That was another, I think that was a 15% profit. And yeah, so that's 2 trades that I took today that were both wins. I'm probably not gonna keep trading because I don't wanna give back my profits to the market because that can happen. And it wouldn't really be a day if I didn't take a look at SPY, because we all know SPY is my baby. And SPY follows QQQ, and the entire market pretty much follows each other, follows QQQ and SPY and all the ETFs. So I'm looking at SPY here. SPY is rising, so I believe that QQQ may rise and then do that drop back like we drew out. So yeah, this is live currently. As you can see, I'm on the 5-minute. So there is some news here for SPY. Stocks hold record high, of course. So this is what we have for today. We are live. Let's take a look at Bank of America. Bank of America is also pretty steady, so nothing major happening. So we had 2 wins, like I stated, no losses. So I'll probably exit. As you can see, here's a nice crossover to the downside, but it's really too close, so it might just go back up. So this might be a fake out. So this is something that I always watch out for before I take any trade. So this is why you have to plan for the downside and the upside. So we drew this earlier, like around 9 or 8:30 or something. We assumed that it was going to go down, then back up that way. However, clearly, as you can see, it went pew, pew, and it just took off. So in this case, what we'll do is, and the reason why I didn't get a QQQ call for this week or 0 DTE is because I already have a QQQ call for August, and I just added on to it. Right? So if we're adding on to it, so okay, here's that. There's no reason to keep buying. So we went up, we're gonna go down, and we're going up. We're gonna go down, we're gonna go up. So in this case, we've remade the wedge. So now we can possibly see 503.20. We can probably get to 503 today. And the lowest we would probably get to is, you can actually, you see here at this little meet, this is where everything meets, 500. So I think we have a new support and a new resistance. So resistance was probably gonna end up being 503 for the week. Support will be 500. And so we have a bull flag going up. And so this is an example of why you have to plan for the downside and the upside. I planned for the downside for a 0 DTE put, but QQQ said I'm gonna go up today, and my calls are very happy.